welcome back to my channel. I have one thing planned today. I'm going to be showing all of you guys the stuff I crocheted. So let's get into the video. Okay, I only have a couple with me today because I'm at my mom's house and all my other projects are at my dad's. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to show the hats, the bags, and the other stuff. So let's go. First hat, this is my very first hat I ever made. I made it for my brother. I didn't weave in the ends, as you can see, but he loves it, but I actually kind of hate it. Has eyeballs for wacky day at school. And then second hat I have is this cat hat that I'm really not a fan of, but it's cute-ish. The second hat I ever made for myself. Okay, and then this other hat. It was actually supposed to be Stan's hat from South Park, but I didn't end up finishing it because I ran out of yarn, so I couldn't finish it. I made this beret. It took me like a week because I didn't know how to decrease. Decreasing was hard, so that's what it looks like. But now I can make one in one day now. Let's move on to bags. So this was, I think, the second bag I made. It took me 6 hours, I think. But yeah, it was really cool and it was really fun to make. I made them when I was on vacation. So, and then I made this little bag here. I made this like last week. It took me 3 days because of the Tunisian crochet. I'm a big fan of the Tunisian crochet because it's fun, everyone can do it, it's kind of like knitting, so I really like that. And then I didn't weave any ends to this, but it's a pouch. And the bad thing about this is because I put the thing that you're supposed to clip on, it's a bit lopsided, but that's okay. It's like a little bubble. See, they don't weave in the end. I made this at the beginning of the school year. So, and it took me 4 hours? I don't know. Moving on to like little knickknacks or whatever. Alright. So, I made like 7 of these granny squares. I was gonna make a blanket for myself. But then I didn't end up liking the way this yarn felt on my skin, so I just stopped, see, as you can see. And then, sorry. And then I made this granny square. It's not really a granny square, it's more like a granny square circle. And it's very uneven, as you can probably see. I really did try on this one though. Like, it took me a long time, and it took me like an hour. And granny squares don't take me that long. And then I made the scrunchie. I made multiple of these. I made one for my teacher. I made one for my friends. Stuff like that. Okay, now we're gonna move on to clothing, I guess. I don't know. So, what I have here is these leg warmers. I want to show you, but I don't want to be awkward. I made them for my ballet lessons that I do on Tuesday. That's what they look like. The ends are also not weaved in because I only just finished them. This was supposed to be a skirt, but I never finished it because I had like billions of my other teachers asking me if I can make something for them, and of course I said yes because I can't say no to anything. So I made stuff for them. And then moving on to like cover-ups, I made this blanket. It took me like 3 months, I think, because, you know, this is not perfect, but it's whatever because it's like my second blanket. So of course it's not gonna look amazing. My first one actually looks like pretty good, but yeah. And then the stingray I made, I'll put another picture here because you can't really see it. It's like more of a pink color than, I mean, it looks white on camera, but it's like pink. So yeah, that's what I have. It took me 6 hours. I started at 10, ended at 4. So yeah. When I tell you I have billions and billions of unfinished crochet stuff, I mean like a whole bucket. Like a bucket that's like this deep and this wide. Like, I don't even know what to do with it anymore. It's crazy. And then I keep buying more and more yarn, and then it just keeps my bin just keeps growing and growing with more yarn. I don't know. Sometimes it gets messed up, but I forgot to show this, but this was the first blanket I've ever tried to make. Is it backwards? No. But this was a blanket I've ever tried to make. I was in my Christmas lover kind of era, so it didn't really last very long. It lasted like a week. But this is like 5 hours of work, I guess, I assume. Maybe 5 days, but yeah, it didn't take me that long. Here is my very first blanket. My dog ripped it up, so it doesn't look as pretty as it used to. Sometimes I sleep with it if I don't have my blanket, which I always have my blanket, so that means I don't sleep with it. But yeah. And then the project I'm working on now is this. Let me show you. You're gonna be so excited. So, I was going for an evil eye look, but I didn't have any of the colors. So this is what I ended up, what I'm making. It's supposed to be a blanket. And this is my first time making a circle blanket. So it's going pretty good now. So, yeah, bye.